Welcome.
Where's the flag?
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance as led by Congressman Nagoose.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Wasn't that a better voice than we usually hear? Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. Will you all join in saying the Rotary four-way test of the things we think, say, and do? Is it true? Is it fair to all concerns? Will it build goodwill and our friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Those of you who are not visiting Rotarians and do not have a guest may sit down. Everybody else, please stay standing for a couple of minutes. Okay.
You're expecting me to say something, aren't you?
You look anxious and willing.
Okay. David Harper from the Boulder Valley Rotary Club. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I'm real pleased today to have my friends Sam and Jean Guyton here today as my guest. Wow, look at all the guests. Sam is a retired partner in the law firm of Holland and Hart. Joe is, I think, on leave from that law firm, so he was particularly interested to hear what Joe has to say.
I'm very pleased to introduce my guest, Lionel Sadowski. Lionel is originally from South Africa, spent 38 years at the University of Alabama in a teaching position in orthodontia, and now lives in Louisville and is visiting the club as at the request of Nelson Trujillo. So welcome, Lionel.
There you go.
I'm happy to introduce Suzanne Jones visiting with us today, the mayor of Longmont, and I'm from Longmont, Mayor of Boulder, hence my confusion. Served for 8 years here in Boulder, in the last 4 years as mayor, and just so happy for her leadership for Boulder moving forward environmentally and socially, and really having a great council and leading that council on to bigger and better things here in Boulder. Thanks.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Joseph Ayan. So I'm a regular visitor here at Boulder Rotary, and I welcome Bishop Garang from South Sudan. He would like some connection, so that's why I bring him here, so to have some connection, because he's helping back home in South Sudan, rebuilding the communities and cities, and he would like to meet some people that can be able to help. So that's why we are here today, and thank you.
What a great group you've got here.
A very handsome group. These are our 3 inbound exchange students, and I'll let each of them say a couple words and introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Valentine. I'm from Switzerland, and I had really, really great 3 months here. My school is really cool. I played football for the first couple of months. Our season is over now. We didn't have the best record, but it was so a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun, and I really, really will miss the team. But I'm looking forward to start wrestling. Yeah.
Hey, my name is Noah. I'm the exchange student from Austria. Yeah, the bike season is over, so I'm gonna look forward to join a ski team and do some skiing because I like it, and yeah.
Take a look at this vest before she sits down. Is that something or what?
Hi, I am Lily. I'm from Brazil, and I have to say that I having the best moment of my life in this exchange, this period of my life, and I really like it.
Thank you. Good to have you here, Michael.
Good to be here.
Good afternoon. I have the honor and privilege of introducing Christian Gardner Wood. Christian is an outstanding prosecutor and leader in the District Attorney's Office. He's the Executive Director of our Community Protection Division and Legislative Affairs efforts. He's going to be a speaker here at Rotary in January, and who better to come watch than his former fellow student government member, Joe Nagoose. They were in school together, so thank you.
Here we go over here. Would you turn so that you can face the camera?
Yeah, I'd like to introduce a good friend of mine, Tom Traeger. Tom has introduces himself as a recovering attorney.
Now, this is an amazing man here, Willie. The guy he's with is not amazing because I've been trying to get Jim to come to Rotary for 20 years, and it took Willie to get him here.
It's my privilege today to have a friend, Jim Dixon. He's a veterinarian and does orthopedic work for shelters in the Denver area. And besides all that, he's a musician, and also he's bright, clever, and creative.
Oh, that space is too skinny for me.
Thank you, Gene. My guest today is Dr. Cliff Bronson, who some of you may know as is the physical medicine, rehabilitation, sports medicine physician that has a clinic called Spine West. He's a former Rotarian in this club many years ago and is considering coming back, doing some great projects internationally, and we hope to tell you more about that another time.
Okay.
It's my pleasure to reintroduce Lynn McCrary. He was brought last week by Paul Jerd, who's sponsoring him into the club, and it's my privilege to co-sponsor him, I guess. He's brought a application today, so please get to know Lynn. I know him through Highland School, where we office together, and is neighbor and friend of Paul Jerd, so please welcome Lynn.
Make sure you've got ink in your pen to fill out that application.
Hi, this is my friend Noah Harriet, who is visiting today in part to hear our renowned speaker and also to hear and learn more about Rotary firsthand after his mother, a fellow Rotarian, Judy, who's otherwise occupied at the moment, has convinced him to come. So welcome. Noah is recently stepped down as the program director at Hillel and is a free agent looking for next steps in his career, and I appreciate those of you who've reached out already. Have a great day.
Here you go.
It's my pleasure to introduce two students from New Vista High School. They're juniors there, and they'll tell you about themselves.
Hi, my name is Kai. I'm a junior at New Vista, and one of the things that makes our school different is our community involvement and community service, and so I'm very happy to be here.
I'm Miles. I'm also a junior at New Vista. I play jazz with the Colorado Conservatory for the Jazz Arts, and I'm really interested in political science, and I'm really happy to be here, so thank you.
And with great pleasure, I'd like to introduce my daughter, Gretchen Stiers, who works for the Department of Justice in our nation's capital.
Okay.
Thanks, Gene. I brought with me today my boss, Melissa Warfield, assistant principal from Boulder High School. And I also wanted to recognize that we have with us today Erica Bloom, who's in the Congressman's office. She is constituent advocate, and she's going to introduce her two interns.
So we brought two interns here from our Boulder office today, Rebecca, who goes to CU Boulder, and Methuselah, who attends DU and is originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for being here. And lastly, but not leastly, here you go.
I'd like you to meet my good friend Sally Bocella. She is a CU alumnus and very active in a variety of Colorado policy issues, and she just recently threw her hat in the ring for the Colorado State Senate District 23 seat that runs from Windsor on down to Broomfield. So good luck, Sally.
Anybody that we have missed? Thanks. I want you to know how many people are here. Mike Brady said, don't let anybody get the microphone. We have so many people to introduce, but it's nice to have you all here.
And everyone grab the microphone. That's all right. Yes, I'm past President Mike Brady. To those that may not know me, John, our current president, is in depositions today. He has a big trial next week. So it's my honor to be up on stage, moving our meeting through today. Welcome to all of the guests. The members already know it. You will soon know that this is truly the best club in Rotary, doing incredible things in our community. And so thank you for being here today. Thank you, Representative Neguse, for being our speaker today. Really looking forward to your talk. Couple of announcements first. The CU tickets for tomorrow's game that were generously donated by Dr. Peter Ewing were raffled off, and I've got the winner here. The winner is Michael Murphy. So thank you. Here's the tickets, Michael. He was a winner at $100, so thank you for your donation. Let's see, we've got the raffle numbers. Grab your raffle tickets while I'm on a roll on all that stuff. Get your number out, your ticket. Here's the winning number. 838 7020. 020. Come on, jump up. Who's got it? Yeah, all right, great, Paul Jurdy. All right. So the raffle tickets and then this, the others, they go for our scholarships. We have, as a club, over $70,000 every year that goes towards youth programs. And so you buying those raffle tickets and you getting these things helps with that. So yeah, give yourselves a hand. So there you go. Speaking of our youth, Rotary Youth Exchange, Chad Stam and Nancy Stalker need some help. So if you're interested, these positions, getting on this committee, you would interview families and kids and help out. If you have any interest in Rotary Youth Exchange, please see Nancy Stalker. Nancy, where are you? Stand up so everyone can see where you are. She's right over there in the back there. See Nancy Stalker. Veterans Day is on Monday, but we're going to celebrate it here at the club next Friday. So if you are a veteran and you still have your uniform and your hat or anything that you can fit in, you can wear it next Friday, or you can just come and be recognized. It'll be our special Veterans Day program next Friday. Christina Louie, why don't you come on up? There you are.
I love it when you do that.
She told me to do that, actually. So you come up, and then Sally Brown, if you'd come up as well, I have something for you. Come on.
Okay. Awesome. Hi, everybody. I'm Christina Louie. I'm going to speak about our signature event, Gold and Bold. And that's going to be, everyone has this in their calendar already, right? Saturday, February 8th, 2020, at the St. Julian, and it starts at 5:30. There'll be a silent auction, a paddle raiser, and dancing to DJ Drake. Tickets are $125 a person through December 31st. Please see Nancy to purchase your tickets. If you would like to join your fellow Rotarians in sponsoring the event, we've got 4 levels. And they all come with recognition and also tickets to the event. So thanks very much in advance, and don't forget to purchase your tickets from Nancy.
Just a second. Hi, I'm Nancy. And so I'm going to take a photo of this wonderful group so I can check off every face that pays me for tickets. And you know who you are. But we're looking for sponsorship, and Christina would be awesome if you can talk with her. Okay, ready?
Really?
Yeah. Get in there. Get in there. Sally. Come on my side, please. Ready?
She's a professional.
Ready? Are we here? Someone's missing
we videotaped
somewhere.
this whole thing. You can just look at.
No, not this section. Not this section. Why are we not in it? I don't know. Let's get closer. Okay, here he goes. Ready? Like everybody can smile. I can see. That's it. Go ahead, do that. That was good. Do that. That was good. Ready? Do it, Mike. Mike, do it. Get over here. Jump up. Jump
All
up.
right, we're all done.
Okay.
Who gave her the microphone? Okay, so Sally, don't go away. So since I never get to chair the meeting, I wanted to do it here, and who knows when I'm going to have that chance again. So she's our president-elect, so she'll be president in July. She's working very hard to learn, and she's being mentored, of course, by some of the past presidents like Bill Meyer and Marty and me and John. And so we all thought that since it's hard when you're president to have a full lunch, that she should have her own peanut Sally Brown lunch bag. So there you go. And it kind of looks, Sally Brown actually looks like Sally Brown. First time someone's ever said that, isn't it? Yes. Okay, got it. So there you go. And then the last thing before I go into our program is, I really enjoyed chairing the meeting, and last year, Daryl and I had lots of fun making fun of each other. We pretended like we were mad at each other and we didn't like each other, and there was all kind of smack talk. He thought he won. I, of course, won. And so when people found out that I was going to chair today's meeting, a few of you came up to me and said, "What do you got on Daryl? What are you going to do, okay?" And so I went to Sally and I said, "Sally, you gotta give me some photos, okay? Give me some from like the 80s with some mullet or something." And she's like, "Mike, he's my husband. I love him. I can't do that." And I'm like, "That's lame. Do it for Rotary, all right?" But she would not give me any photos. So then I went to Facebook and I pretty much stalked him and all his friends, Alan Brown and some of your others, okay? So I Facebook messaged them and I said, "You don't know me, but I know Daryl. You've got to have some good photos of him." You know, Daryl, your friends actually like you a lot. They would not give me any good photos. And so I just want to say that you are a very good contribution to your friends, a good contribution to this club, the loyalty and love that they have, we have towards you as well. So thank you, Daryl. I sure tried to zing you this week, but I couldn't do it. So. And we will not be showing today's PowerPoint because I know he rips on me in the PowerPoint because I've already seen it. Thank you, Congressman Neguse, for a wonderful talk. You have many guests who have come as your friends. You have many members who are your friends. And anytime you want to join our club, we would be very happy to sponsor you. Dorothy's already got the proposal form to you, and we'll work on that, okay? I know you think I'm joking, but you're not leaving. Lunch wasn't free, so very good. So just a last couple pieces of business. We have a birthday table, George?
Yes. We have two people for birthday today. I'd like to tell you a story about a dude that comes and wants to ride a bucking bronco, and so he gets thrown off, and the guy says, "Are you okay?" He says, "No, I hurt everywhere." He said, "Well, where do you hurt?" He said, so he touched his head and screamed loudly, and he touched his knee and screamed loudly, and the guy said, "I think you've broken your finger." So we have, today we have Ruth Irwin here. Happy birthday, Ruth.
I'll be very brief. I don't play the guitar, I don't tell jokes, and I don't do poetry. But I do go to reading partners at Sanchez. And that has been a joy for the few years that I've been in this club. And I would encourage all of you to think about doing that. These are kids that really need some positive attention. So, thanks.
Our next birthday boy is Merrill Glustrom.
got this off to you, right? Appreciate that. I was asked if I had a short poem I could read, and I found a poem. It has to do with my family and our ancestry. And I was running the other day, and I passed a group that were talking, and usually I just go by, but this time they were talking about immigration. So I paused and said, you know, we're all immigrants on this bus. And that is so true. Joe's parents were refugees. My grandparents were refugees. My grandparents came over without anything. They only spoke Yiddish and had to learn English. And the one Yiddish phrase that I noticed they said, and I didn't understand it, but I asked my mother, she says they're talking about Castle Garden. And that's a place where the immigrants landed in the US and got processed. So I'm going to read a short poem that you will all recognize, but should be near and dear to our hearts. It reads, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shores. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. May we always welcome immigrants.
Happy birthday, everyone. Be sure and sit at the birthday table during the month of your birthday. Thank you very much.
Great. Announcement video.
Start.
I didn't know
Start.
that was the countdown.
Start.
All right, here we go. Hello, Rotarians and guests. Thank you for being here today.
November is the Rotary Foundation month, but who the heck was that voice?
Fun fact, Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg fashioned her iconic collar look after the founder of Rotary, Paul Harris, seen above at age 3.
We'd like to welcome our special guest star, Chris Coker. And I wanted to remind you all that it's World Interact Week this week.
And you're invited to join your fellow Rotarians at the next BRC Happy Hour. It's going to be at Element Bistro at 63rd and Lookout Road in Gun Barrel on this next Tuesday, November 12th, from 4:30 till midnight. Element Bistro has one of the best happy hours in Boulder, and we hope to see you there, and Chris Coker's by.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
The next CU Rotaract Club meeting will be November 13th at the Benson Earth Sciences Building, room 185, 6:30 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. See Andy Meyer if you have questions. He's got all the answers.
Do you have a great shot from a club project or a fundraiser? Enter your images in the Rotarians 2019 photo contest, and you could be the third Boulder Rotarian to win this award.
Save the date, Saturday, February 8th, starting at 5:30 p.m. at the St. Julian Hotel. Contact Nancy Chin Wagner to purchase tickets for you and your Rotarian wannabe friends. For sponsorships, contact Christina Liu, and for any other questions, contact Kitty DeKiefer. Special announcement, we have surveillance footage of Mike Brady practicing for this event.
The RI convention is in Honolulu.
Hawaii.
Yoo-hoo.
Honolulu. So register now for the June 6th through June 10th event.
And next week's program on November 15th is Aaron Roof, Director of CU President's Leadership Class. We're going to be hosted by past President Deborah Kelly, who, by the way, you cannot find much on the internet about, or her pictures, making her a great future politician.
Thanks for letting me come and hang out with you guys and do this. You know what to say. Have a great weekend.
Oh, wait for the end.
All right. Thank you, Daryl and Sally and Chris Coker. Very funny, very funny. Okay, as we end today's meeting, I just want to give a big thanks to Jack Rummel and Daryl Brown for greeting you at the door. We had Glenn and Kathy and Margie up at the desk. Scholarship raffles was Charlotte. Audio visual, of course, our normal team, Fred and Grant and John and Lynn. Thank you, and Bob. Just great, the number of people who come together and help us bring this meeting together. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have to tell you that I've hardly slept last night. I was so excited to get to chair the meeting again. So hopefully you'll let me do it again in the future. Have a wonderful weekend.